Welcome to List Lab. If you're fascinated by legends and mysteries, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories. Have you ever heard of a real sword in a stone, not in England, but in Italy? Deep in the Tuscan hills lies a sword embedded in stone that closely echoes the legendary tale of King Arthur's Excalibur. Today, we dive into the captivating story of Saint Galgano and explore the striking similarities to the Arthurian legend. Galgano Guidotti was born in 1148 near Siena, Italy. He was a noble knight who lived a life of wealth, power, and violence. However, everything changed when he experienced intense visions. In these, the Archangel Michael appeared, guiding him to a life of peace and devotion. Galgano was shown a vision of a round temple on a hill, surrounded by the apostles, and was told to renounce his materialistic ways. Determined to change, Galgano abandoned his old life. During his journey to inform his fiancée and mother, his horse abruptly stopped. A powerful force led him toward the hill of Montesiepi, where he made a profound act. To symbolize his new spiritual path, he drove his sword into a stone, declaring it would be as hard to remove as it would be for him to change his mind. Astonishingly, the sword sank into the stone as if it were soft clay. This act of embedding his sword was a powerful moment of transformation. The sword remains to this day at the Rotonda of Montesiepi Chapel. In 2001, scientists analyzed the metal and confirmed that the sword indeed dates back to the 12th century, aligning with Galgano's life. Both the visible handle and the blade within the stone are authentic and belong to a single artifact. Adding to the mystery, ground-penetrating radar revealed hidden cavities beneath the sword, possibly ancient burial sites. Now let's draw some fascinating parallels to the legend of King Arthur. The story of Excalibur, the sword pulled from a stone by the rightful king of Britain, is iconic in Western mythology. Yet, Galgano's story may predate many written accounts of Arthurian legends. Could this Italian hermit's act have inspired some parts of the Arthurian tale? Consider Sir Gawain, one of Arthur's most noble knights. Interestingly, some scholars suggest a link between Galgano and Gawain. Both names share a similar root and sound, and both figures represent ideals of chivalry and spiritual quests. Could it be that Galgano's name and deeds traveled across medieval Europe, blending into the tales of Arthurian legends? The cultural exchange between Italy and Britain during the medieval period was more significant than we might assume. Crusaders, merchants, and storytellers carried tales across Europe. It's possible that Galgano's story of a sword embedded in stone reached British ears and wove itself into Celtic myth, contributing to the tale of Excalibur. Both Galgano and Arthur are surrounded by symbols of divine purpose and supernatural intervention. Arthur is chosen to wield Excalibur, marking him as the true king. Galgano's sword in the stone, meanwhile, represents his renunciation of earthly power and devotion to a higher calling. Both swords, embedded in stone, symbolize profound transformation and the idea that true power lies in character and purity of heart. Adding to the mystery, the circular Rotunda of Montesiepi Chapel is filled with symbolic meaning. Its design echoes the round structures seen in Galgano's vision, with frescoes inside depicting scenes from Galgano's life and spiritual battles. Legends also say that, after renouncing his old life, Galgano faced challenges from the devil himself. Wild wolves befriended by Galgano are said to have defended him, tying his story to themes of spiritual warfare and divine protection, similar to the tests and trials faced by Arthur's knights. After Galgano's death in 1181, at the age of 33, miracles were reported at his tomb. By 1185, the Church began the process to declare him a saint. This was one of the earliest formal canonizations by the Roman Church, marking Galgano's legacy as both a saint and a hero. So what do we make of this enigmatic sword in the stone? Is it merely a relic of Italian legend, Or does it hold deeper connections to the myths that have shaped Western storytelling? The overlapping themes of divine intervention, moral transformation, and symbols of power suggest that Galgano's story and the Arthurian legends may share a common root in humanity's quest for meaning. The story of Saint Galgano and his sword in the stone invites us to explore the intersections of history and legend. It challenges us to consider how stories evolve and inspire across cultures and centuries. Perhaps the true Excalibur isn't a sword at all, but a symbol of the timeless human journey toward enlightenment. So is the true Excalibur hidden in the hills of Italy? The answer might just be waiting for you to discover. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to List Lab for more deep dives into history's mysteries.